Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my World of Warcraft brothers and sisters. I hope everyone is doing great. My friends, we are still in the alpha. The first wave of invites have gone out. I have not gotten one, which makes me really sad. But I will still report the news as it comes. Now we all have heard about, the giant city that fell from the sky and the possible where's Khadgar. Please don't be dead, sir. Please. Knowledge is power. That's gonna be on his tombstone. Anyways, so there's stuff going on, right? And if you watched yesterday's video, which you probably and really should, because why not? It won't hurt you. I ended that video talking about the new feature that's coming in the War Within for those who have arachnophobia, those who are really scared, like petrified, terrified of spiders and all those crawly things that are spiders, because they are kind of creepy, and that does affect some people, and I get that, and that's fine. And I love that Blizzard has put a feature in too, because we're talking about we're with the War Within, we're going to be dealing with the Nerubians, and there's if you want a spider expansion, this one's gonna be it. So I understand why Blizzard is putting that feature into the game, and I agree, I think they should. But the internet being the internet, obviously, there are some douche canoes out there who think, they're just gonna complain about it and be like, why did Blizzard do this? This is so stupid, blah. First of all, just shut the, do it, and go away. No one likes you anyways. Seriously, just stop. But here's what the crabbies are gonna be looking like when you transform them into crabs. As you see, they're kind of cool. I kind of like this. Is okay. I'm gonna turn a feature on just for fun. I don't particularly mind spiders. I hate the tarantulas that are in Elwyn Forest, obviously, but other spiders, it doesn't bother me. But I like this crab thing. I think that's awesome. Who knows? Maybe they'll have features where they turn them into frogs or to murlocs. I mean, you want to talk scary. You talk about scary. You have a drugged up murloc coming after you. That'll do it right there. So yeah, there's just been a little bit of drama on that, which I think is completely ridiculous and dumb. And those people, listen, you stop playing the game. Just go away. No one likes you. Let's go. And speaking of other changes coming in, we have spellbook changes. That's right, they're going in to change the spellbook. Now, spellbook we've had for, obviously since the beginning, and it hasn't really been tinkered with all too much, but they're really going to go in this time and really change it out a little bit, more cleaner, a little sleeker for us to be able to go to and engage. So instead of where we normally would like to find the spellbook, it's going to be now in the talent and specializations area, which is going to give the spellbook a bit more prime time, right? It's going to take up more room on our screen. We're going to be able to go through it. I wouldn't say easier. Well, yeah, it's not going to be as clumped together as we have been used to in the past. And I love this change. I think it's cool. This whole thing is getting a brand new paint job. I like a new fresh look, and this looks really good, as you've been able to see, and I'm a big fan of that. I like it when they come in and they clean up the UI, they clean up some things that have been a staple for World of Warcraft since literally the beginning, and it makes it a little bit easier for us to be able to go through, wave through the pages, go like, okay, what spell am I looking for here and there? Yeah, I love this. This is a great change. Continue on the great work, Blizzard. And of course, I'd be remiss if we don't talk about Warbands. Warbands is this new concept in World of Warcraft with the War Within. It's pretty much just a name. Warbands is a name, they gave it to you. It's account-wide pretty much everything. We got account-wide reputations coming. Now they're going to start off with Dragonflight and then kind of start going back into the other things to do all that. And I love that. That is great. I've been saying for well over a decade that rep should have always been account bound, and I never understood their whole reasoning for it not being account bound, because they're like, it's an individual story for each character. Yes, I'm like, well, that's a dumb reason. No, it's not. Stop yourself. But that is becoming a thing. Also, flight paths. Flight paths are a thing right now, right? But when you go into an alt, you go to level stuff on your alt, you're just like, I have to go relearn the flight path. Guess what? No, you don't. Not anymore. You don't have to do that in Warbands, because once those flight paths are open up, they're open up. And another really cool thing that's coming with Warbands, with the whole, especially when it comes to transmog, you can take your Warlock. Let's say you're taking your Warlock, because I main my little Warlocky. I love her to death. she goes into a dungeon or whatever, I'm soloing older raids, I can go in and get all the gear, and it can be imprinted into the transmog system for all my other tunes, so they don't have to run in there and do that. I think that's great. I think that's awesome. So if Warlock going in and there's some warrior stuff, guess what? I go to trash it and all that jazz, it gets put into my collection. I think that's great. But one of the best things I love, and it's a purely cosmetic thing, is how warbands look when you first log on. So when you first log on now, you just have your character with your faction-ish background going on back there. But now over here, as you see, well, this was the BlizzCon one, but this was a placeholder. But here is, and a big shout out to Mr. GM. For this one, guys, go follow his channel and follow his Twitch. He's an amazing content creator for the World of Warcraft and for the game. But as you can see, it looks a lot cleaner. I love this. I would go camping with these people, and you have your 4 favorites that are there, right? But you can switch out your favorites however you want to, and I think that's great. I love how this looks. I'm very excited for this. It's very nice. It's very clean. Party on. Good job, Blizzard. And of course, we have one of the biggest things that people are happy about is the Warband bank. That's right. You don't need a bank alt. I haven't told my bank alt that yet. She's been sitting in Pandaria. My poor little rogue being the bank alt, but soon we're going to have to let her go because now we have a bank for all of our tunes to go into for our warband, and I love that. That is great. All the stuff can be put in there. Just there's nothing wrong with this at all. And there's a little toy you can get that will also, as you're out in the world, you can be able to access your warbands as well. And again, great, Blizzard, you're doing a great job. You're thinking about, but I love the fact that World of Warcraft has finally come on board and said, okay, we have this now too, so party on. And also there will be gear that'll be dropping that will have the thing that says Warband until equipped. You know what that means? Well, let me tell you what that means. That's pretty much just gear you can transfer to anyone in your warband, and they'll be happy for it. Until you equip it, and then you can't, and then they're just going to shake their heads and wondering, why did you do that? You promised me, Grandma, but I didn't get the sweater. So why? Maybe that's an issue I have to deal with in my own personal life. But either way, let's continue. And also, account-wide achievements. Now, we already have some of this within our achievement pool, but this is just going to be, yeah, all the achievements. They're all going to be Warband and it's going to all be there for y'all to have and do. Party on, it's yours, enjoy. Now, another really cool thing that's coming into World of Warcraft within the War Within, this is really should just be called the Alts Within, because this is coming up to look like the most alt-friendly expansion I have ever seen. One of the things they're doing is that leveling is just going to be a lot easier and faster within when this expansion hits, and all the other zones as well. They're really going to be changing things out. But something that I thought was really cool that I saw was this right over here. You can see how it's been broken down. You reach a level 80 with 2 characters, 2 warband mentors, as they're called. The War Within will be rewarded with 10% additional experience, which will go up to level 80. Reach level 80 on 3 characters, and you get a 15%. On 4 characters, you get a 20% additional experience. And with 5 characters, you get an additional 25%. Now, here's my question. I have 14 alts, and if I level all of them up to 80, am I going to have like 400,000% XP? I just log on and boom, they're 80? I'd be okay with that. Like, honestly, that would save me a lot of time. But no, this is great. I love this. I love this. They're really showing a lot of love to alts, especially with the whole Warbands thing, with the XP boosts coming in. This is great and very smart on Blizzard's behalf. After just about 20 years, they finally have heard us about giving us love to our alts. And right now, it doesn't seem to be like lip service as it kind of has been in the past. Now it actually does seem like our alts are going to get a whole bunch of love. And I again would be remiss if I didn't mention another big giant thing that teased us in Dragonflight with dynamic flying. And now we're seeing some of it in World of Warcraft right now, but it has to be dragon flying mounts. But guess what? In War Within, over 440 mounts will have dynamic flying. That's right, as you can see here. Some of your favorites, Ashes of Alar, Sandstone Drake, all those will have dynamic flying. This is awesome. I mean, honestly, once they gave us dynamic flying, they knew they couldn't ever go back. They couldn't go back to it slowed flying again. I mean, how many times do you guys go on alt, you get onto your mount, and you're like, wow, this is really, really slow. It's not going to be slow anymore, my friends. That is great. This expansion is turning out to be, and we're just in alpha, and everything we've learned thus far, it's really turned out to be like, holy crap. If this is what you're doing to the quality of life for us and UI and all that jazz, I can just imagine what the story is going to be like. I mean, I really feel like The War Within, this story is just going to grip us, and we're just going to go through a lot of popcorn as we are watching the story of The War Within begin and unfold and just carry on. I cannot wait. The World Soul Saga thing is just, it gets my beard all flutter. So there you go, my friends. There are just a few things that are coming in The War Within. Stay tuned on the channel as we dive deeper into the character models that are coming our way, allied races that are coming our way, and of course, of all the news for The War Within coming this way. Make sure you hit all the buttons. You know what you need to do. Put your comments in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation going on down there. What are you guys most excited about when it comes to Warbands? And when it actually comes to The War Within, from what all we know right now, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that bell notification button, hit the share button, preach the good word of my beard to the entire world. And if you'd be so kind, make sure you hit the subscribe button, become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind. It's not about Wookiees, but it's about community. And, well, go spay and neuter some Wookiees. I mean, that's always fun if you can catch them. Anyways, my friends, thank you guys so much. Thank you to my members and to my Patreons. And if you want to support me in that way, go down, hit the link tree thing below, and you'll find out all the good things right there. Friends, have a great day. Good day.